Today on Santa Monica Update.
These folks are about the business of learning how to save lives. Find out more about CERT.
If you like photography, we'll show you the city of Santa Monica through the eyes of a child.
No time for a vacation? Then how about a staycation at one of Santa Monica's newest and hippest hotels? Coming up next, I take you inside the Shore Hotel.
We have these reports and more news about the city of Santa Monica coming up. I'm Tamara Henry.
Santa Monica Update, your source for local news in Santa Monica. Santa Monica Update starts now.
Welcome to Santa Monica Update. The United States Postal Service has announced it will close the downtown post office on 5th Street and move retail post office box delivery and bulk business mail to the Carrier Annex at 1653 7th Street. The Santa Monica City Council has registered an objection to the plan. At the City Council meeting of August 14th, Council instructed staff to communicate the City Council's disagreement with the Postal Service plan. If you want to get involved or follow this story, go to facebook.com/Save the Santa Monica Main Post Office. You may have heard that there's a major outbreak of West Nile virus in the U.S. right now, and that 2 infected birds have been found in Santa Monica. Here's what you need to know. Only about 1 out of every 500 mosquitoes in an area of infection carries the virus. 80% of the people who are bitten by an infected mosquito do not get sick. 20% who are bitten have relatively mild symptoms lasting a few days or weeks. Only about 1 of 150 people infected with the virus get seriously ill. And people over 50 years of age are the most likely to become ill and should avoid mosquitoes. Here's how to avoid getting bit. Buy new or repair damaged door and window screens. Stay inside at dawn and dusk. These times are when these mosquitoes bite. Wear long pants and long sleeve shirts when you do go outside. Buy and use a mosquito repellent with DEET in it. If you or someone you know has a severe headache or confusion, seek medical help immediately. Find out more for yourself at cdc.gov. There was a special graduation recently, the first of its kind. We're proud to introduce you to Santa Monica's new Community Emergency Response Team, better known as CERT. Gail Choice has the story.
Well, it's pretty incredible. As you indicated, this is our absolute first class, so we have 25 people blazing the trail for any number of classes that are going to come. I've always considered CERT kind of the purest form of emergency response. We do this for a living. Police and firefighters do it for a living, and as much as we love it and do the best we can, ultimately it's the people in the community that, should anything large happen, that's going to really put their finger in the dike and create an opportunity for us to be able to manage some of the larger incidents.
It's great to be prepared, especially in the face of an emergency. And it's even greater to have a volunteer force ready to answer the call. Santa Monica's Office of Emergency Management recently graduated its first CERT class.
Well, CERT stands for Community Emergency Response Team. And what CERT is, it's the training of community members in basic medical operation, terrorism, how to put out fires, basic search and rescue operations, and things related to disasters.
Some may wonder why there is a need for CERT.
Because we know that when a disaster strikes, that we're going to need the community's help. They become a force multiplier for city employees and public safety officials to now enable us to best respond to the community's needs during a large-scale disaster.
Chief Ferguson, while addressing the graduating class, expressed how important their support is to the city.
And the truth is without you in a good-sized incident, we're lost.
We limited the class size to 30, and the reason we do that is we want to have a very strong student-to-instructor ratio. When we limit the class size to smaller groups, we can give them a lot more attention, and they can get, or they can utilize the time and get the most training possible in the 3 days that we have them.
The classes and training is much like the training new firefighters receive.
Cribbing is a support system once you lift an object, so you don't lose what you've gained. So as you lift it, you've created a space, and if you don't put the cribbing under there, when you let it go, it's down. So what you want to do is get an advantage once you lift the space, and that's what cribbing does.
Public response to the CERT program is very positive.
This class started 3 weeks ago. We have over 150 people waiting to get into our next class, where we'll begin in the end part of October. We're looking to do 4 classes per year. So every couple months or so, we'll be starting a new class. And what we do is we teach them 18 hours of those skills emergency preparedness skills that I spoke of earlier.
Adults 18 and over are invited to participate. I'm Gail Choice for Santa Monica Update.
If you'd like to sign up for the free CERT classes or get more information about the program, go to smgov.net/department/OEM, click on Programs, then click on CERT. Kids with Cameras, the annual event sponsored by the Human Relations Council of Santa Monica Bay, recently celebrated its finale at Bergamot Station. Based on the theme, People and Places of Santa Monica, the photojournalism workshop took kids to some exciting places this summer. Take a look. The 6-week workshop in photojournalism was led by photo mentors Fabian Lukowicz, Nick Steers, and Charles Haskell.
I really enjoyed seeing the kids be creative and think outside the box, different perspective than adults.
I had a great time. It was really fun because I took a lot of great pictures. My friends and all the other people that came took a lot of great pictures.
Sam taught me to have more texture and to get the scenery.
How to take a good picture, how to do a good angle.
About 20 middle school youth were recruited from the Police Activities League, the Boys and Girls Club, and the Santa Monica Family YMCA.
It gives them an opportunity to better know one another through the lens of a camera. What best can you do?
I liked doing this program because I learned how to manage a camera.
Just to see the look on their faces and the sense of self-worth and pride that they have in what they accomplish, that's so rewarding to see.
The committee is co-chaired by Donna Gentry of the Gentry Group and Santa Monica Fire Department Chief Scott Ferguson.
I think my favorite part was having them all go to one event and somehow see something different. So when you look at the photographs, one might capture the emotion of what was going on, another one might find some still life or something. So that's pretty cool.
If you really try it, it's actually kind of fun.
Just try to get the picture at the right time.
Is timing important?
Kind of, yeah.
We got to explore a lot of places, like the pier, which is one of my favorite places to go.
They took photos everywhere, from the Santa Monica Fire Department's training facility to Palisades Park with the Police K-9 Unit, from the Annenberg Beach Club to the 3rd Street Promenade with a focus on street performers and public art, and from the Museum of Flying to the Santa Monica Pier and Palisades Park.
And then watching them watch adults look at their photographs and kind of get that. They noticed, and one young lady, I looked, I said, "Oh, isn't this your work?" And she goes, "Yeah," and I was really liking what I saw, so she felt pretty good about it.
I'm going to save them.
And you have a nice book there? How many pictures are in your book?
A lot.
The fundamental objective was to provide local kids with an opportunity to explore and appreciate the beauty and diversity of Santa Monica.
This is what HRC is all about, this excitement, this honoring of children, because for me, our future is about children. And when I look at those photographs and see what they saw through their eyes, what was important, it just reminds me of how much we have to support kids.
It's great to see art created, especially from such young kids.
Say cheese! Kids with Cameras happens every summer, so make sure to sign up for next year. Reporting for Santa Monica Update, I'm Tamara Henry. The Human Relations Council is a partnership that supports a respectful and socially just community through education, advocacy, and resolution of local conflicts and issues. Why not plan to take part next summer? For additional information, find the group on Facebook.com at Kids with Cameras. Since Santa Monica is a world-class tourist destination, it's no wonder that we see hotels popping up all the time. But it's not often that a hotel goes to great lengths not only to consider its local residents, but also to be unbelievably eco-friendly. And why wouldn't they, considering the owner himself is a Santa Monica resident? Greg Goldner has the story.
Open less than a year, right here in the heart of Santa Monica, the Shore Hotel is locally owned and operated. And not just that, but they're setting the eco-friendly benchmark for other hotels around the world. Let's check it out. With 164 spacious guest rooms, almost all with balconies facing the Pacific Ocean, it's easy to see why the Shore Hotel has quickly become a hit in Santa Monica. But one thing that really sets this hotel apart from others is that they really are all about the locals.
Well, the Shore Hotel in itself is a very unique world-class hotel. And in simple, we're locally owned, we're locally operated. I myself grew up in town here. It's our community, and it's a wonderful feeling to be able to serve the community that I grew up in. Particularly, we're not corporate. We have, for instance, our partners here, the Blue Plate. They're also, locally owned and operated.
When Steve's father, Dr. Farzam, pioneered Hotel Corner in Santa Monica over 30 years ago, he taught his son to not only be detail-oriented, but to always take the community into consideration.
We sought the community's input. We brought on a local architect here in Santa Monica and also a locally owned construction company, and we made it happen. I mean, from the architect to the ownership to the community involvement to the construction crew, and even over 87% of our waste that came from those buildings was diverted from landfills and were reused.
The Shore Hotel even involves their guests in their quest to be green.
Part of our mission here at the Shore is to really educate the public and educate the community. And a couple ways we do that is, for instance, we have this, it's called the Operation Green Clean, which we reward guests, for instance, that elect not to have their rooms cleaned on the nights that they're here.
And believe me, if you think that's it, think again.
Additionally, we recycle all soap materials that guests discard or to leave behind. And it's re-sterilized, reconstituted, and then sent to needy areas of the world.
And it doesn't just stop with the guests. They even get the employees involved.
Everything from, even the back of house, rewarding employees, paying them to ride their bicycles to work or take mass transit. From A to Z, the Shore has it covered.
Just because you live in Santa Monica doesn't mean you can't take advantage of everything the Shore Hotel has to offer. How about a staycation? Or maybe stop by Blue Plate Taco for some food and drinks. For more information, check out their website at shorehotel.com. Tweet at ShoreHotelSM. Have you been thinking about maybe getting a bike to commute to your workplace in Santa Monica? If so, the Santa Monica Bicycle Center wants you to know that you can borrow a fully tricked out bike for a 2-week tryout period. And the best part is it's free. So here's the deal. You can borrow a commuter bike with a rear rack, fenders, a pannier, which is like a saddlebag, both head and tail lights, a bicycle U-lock, and a cycle computer. You also get route planning and guidance on the rules of the road. Plus, you'll get a free 2-week trial membership at the Bike Center. All items must be returned after completing the trial period. Optional items can also be included free of charge during the trial. They may be purchased after completing the trial period. They are a bicycle helmet, a child seat, and a front basket. For more information, just go to stmbikecenter.com or you can call the Bike Center at 310-656-8500. How about becoming part of an online book discussion? It's a service of the Santa Monica Public Library, and it's available to anyone and all. Just go to Facebook/SMPubLib and like that page, then scroll down to the book discussion group. Read the book, read the comments, or vice versa, and then make a comment of your own. Pretty soon you'll be an old pro at this whole computer internet thing. Find it online at Facebook/SMPubLib. That's short for Santa Monica Public Library, but you knew that, didn't you? Well, that's it for this edition of Santa Monica Update. Remember, Carmageddon 2, the weekend closing of the 405 freeway through the Sepulveda Pass, is happening again at the end of this month on Saturday and Sunday, September 29th and 30th. And please be extra careful when you're out walking or driving in Santa Monica. I'm Tamara Henry, and for all of us here at City TV, thank you for watching.